KCB Gym, KCB Gym, anyone from KCB, and everyone from KCB, of course. You are a lead over that. And I see with the number of representatives also in the room. Yes, and just before we begin, we are going to have an overview of why is it important in this. So Simran will just come on stage and just give an overview. Let's appreciate that she comes on stage. Welcome, Simran.
All right. Now, before we I want you to imagine that you just landed in a new country. You just landed in a new country and everything is on only mobile money. You don't have cash, you don't have the local apps in that country. Alright? The only thing that you have is your credit card, and yet you're still able to move around effortlessly and pay just like a local. And that is exactly what we are here to show you today through Tourista. Good morning, everyone. My name is Simran Pradabati, and I am the Gen Z consultant at Transfer. And I'll be your MC this morning alongside my colleague, Kelvin.
Simran, thank you so much. So basically the conversation is, I just want to amplify all the conversation that Simran has put on the table. It's you coming, but the only level that you can get famous is by mobile money. So you have your card and you land it there and you don't have quite a number of us who in the room. I see a number of people who are doing travel. So you get into Tanzania or even Uganda, and the first thing that you want to pay for your conversation about is for tourists. So, and that's why we invited you, because we believe that we have a solution. We invited you because we believe that the solution that you're offering from practically from the tourist is going to solve quite a number of issues that we've been having. So, so that showcase what exactly is in store for us. What exactly is in store for us. kiosk in the breakfast section. People who are taking breakfast at the breakfast section use this kiosk and is coming to the room. This kiosk settle down. We have seats for people who are standing at the back. Yes, and once again, I'm going to introduce our key guests. Just before we so once again, we stand the longer distance, just recognize their presence. We Erasmus Kanga, Mr. Michael Nicholson, Mr. Sandy Torres, who is a senior assistant director and also head of business. We also have Honorable Eric Moriti, the first lady Diana Nenko, Jeremy Olenjaro, who are with us. We have Agnete Saruni, Director of Corporate Development. We have who is the Senior Tourism Officer. And also from the government of Kenya, also we have Principal Secretary, we have Ms. Regina Akolomba, Principal. We also have Honorable John Lekakeni Ontua, who is the Principal Secretary of State Department for Tourism. We also have members from the Ministry of Tourism, also and our chief guest, of course, Rebecca. And for them who are not around, we just also going to give an overview of this program playing later on. So, welcome. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Alright, good morning everyone. Once again, my name is Simran Mudabati and I am the Gen Z consultant at Cross Silicon, and I'll be your MC this morning alongside my colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great morning this is to come together and celebrate something truly exciting for our tourism industry here in Kenya. Now, today is not just about Today is not just about accepting Tourista as an authorized payment channel. Instead, it's about coming together a meaningful step forward in how Kenya is experienced by the world. Because tourism is not just about traveling. Tourism is so much more than that. To showcase what amazing things our beautiful country has to offer. And as the world continues to evolve, and trust me, the world is evolving, so is all that. It's a very simple idea, yet a very powerful, a very impactful idea. And we're doing this to make it easier for tourists to explore Kenya. The usual challenges of living in a very mobile governance market. And none of this would have been possible without strong partnerships, shared belief, and a genuine. So to our partners, including Visa and KCB Bank, thank you so much for being a part of this journey with us today. We are especially honored to have with us our chief guest, Honorable Rebecca Miano, of Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. Thank you so much for your presence and your continued support in shaping the future for tourism in Kenya. And to everyone here, thank you so much for your time, thank you so much for your belief, thank you so much for your support. So please, sit back, enjoy the session, and be part of this journey. And I want all of you guys to take out your credit cards as we tap into Kenya. You know, now for this next speech, they always say, great innovation comes from those who see the world not just as it is, but as it could be. Our next speaker is exactly that, a visionary, shaping the future of fintech and digital experiences One, through tourism. He's going to redefine how tourists are going to experience Kenya. So please join me in welcoming our CEO, Mr. Kamal Mudavadi. Thank you so much.
Welcome Mr. Kamal Mudavadi. Just before he comes on stage, I also want to recognize, I know he's not part of the protocol, but I also want to recognize Mr. Fred Kaigo, who is the CAPA chairman. He's back in the around. Welcome Mr. Fred Kaigo. And also all the members of CAPO. Also we have CASA, being led by quite a number of their members. So we have also Devisha, who is from CASA, and also quite a number of members who are from that team. So just before Mr. Kamal does his presentation, I don't know if the product that is about to showcase is called Tourist Hub. Maybe if you can just go to your mobile phone, just go to Play Store. Go to Play Store, and if you're using iOS, you can as well check it out. It's called Tourist Tab App. Tourist Tab App. I don't know if you've seen it. Tourist Tab App. We also have members from Tourist Tab team. Then you can just walk around and just show our guests that particular app, how it looks like. It's purple in color. Tourist Tab App. We just want you to download so that whenever we're doing the presentation, it will be easier for you to grasp and have an overview of what exactly we're talking about. So, Tourist Tab App, the setup is very easy. I think we can do it together. The purpose is so switch to form, Tourist Tab App, visual how we download the Tourist Tab App, and yes, we have this is the button. So once you download the Tourist App, this, you can set it up using your email and password. We're going to be having a very exciting moment. So if you, the first person to download, I think we are going to do a test using them, and we'll pay them some money. Who wants money? A lot of money. So just download the app, then we're going to use you. The first person will be, oh, yeah, thank you. So you download it and you set it up. Alright, thank you. Any other person will download it and has a draft of the app. Inside you have it. Thank you. You also have it. Thank you. You can see questions and the Google have. You have it. Okay. From basement, you can see the house well. Once you download it, then we will begin to demonstrate how it works. iOS, we have a challenge? I don't think we have a challenge in iOS. Referral code. Okay, for referral code, we're going to give you a referral code. Let me just open and give you a referral code. We're going to give you. For referral code, use KM 7137. Referral code use it's not a match, but you can use it. KM 7137. That's our referral code. KM 7137. So, you just need your email and a simple password. Then once you've done that, then you can have the Tourist app. So we are set. I don't know if our presentation is ready. I don't know if our presentation by Mr. Kamal is ready. We have like 3 minutes before we the presentation. This one is it's basically not just an unveiling of an app, but also it's going to be a masterclass one-on-one where it's going to be interactive. Right. So I'll just make this move around and check if we have the first up among our members, our guests. Thank you. Thank you, Howard. Thank you. Thank you, Howard. Thank you so much for being with us. So the phone should be available for you to download the first time. So it's not accessible, but so the information is available the first time. Thank you so much. I can see you also another opportunity. And we stay actually what's happening. Even for the people who are standing, we have seats over here. This line. We have a seat over here. This kind of one. And
Just
Welcome. You see over here. Help you in setting up the app. So, but also it's important to note that for you to use the app, you need to be having a phone which is NFC enabled, which can actually accept contactless payments, because this is an app that has been designed to accept contactless payments. So, make the phone is NFC enabled. Also, if the phone is NFC enabled and you cannot use it, make sure you just go to the settings and enable contactless payments. So I think for iPhone is more of contactless payments, and once you've done that, then you should be in a position to use the app. So we have representatives from our team who Simran is how we're going to use the app. So remember the referral code that we're going to use is KN 1317.
My name is Simran Pradipati and I will be your MC this morning. I'm the Gen Z consultant in Craft Silicon, and along with me is my colleague Kelvin, who will be MC with me. Please come on.
There was one live and community service, is just a live. Sami Toet, Senior Assistant Director, is in marketing. And also will be joined later by Edna Enku. And also with us also is Principal Secretary Regina Akol-Kumbang. It's appreciate her.
Of the global map for technology, but it is also about taking a meaningful step forward into how Kenya is experienced by the rest of the world. Because tourism is not living in a very, very mobile, money-dominated market. And none of this would have been possible without strong partnerships, shared belief, and a genuine commitment in doing things better. So to our great innovation comes from those who see the world as it should be, but not as it is. Our next speaker is exactly that, a visionary, shaping the future of the stage, Mr. Kamal Mudavati.
Good. All the protocols observed. I just want to keep it short. Tourists traveling to here. So that's my mobile phone. We launched this app called Tourist Tab. You see, it's a bag that you are pulling, but a card there. Here, I don't need to remove my card or do all those fancy things. Here, there, card failing, printer not working, that's not working. All those things are something that nobody now needs to go through. Or I am at Flipmart and I want to buy something there. My phone has become the POS machine that I am moving around with it. So we launched this app as a tourist app. But then I'm booking my tour, I'm sitting in Germany, I want to pay somebody because I booked my tour and he has a bank account. And I want to pay straight to the bank account. I will straight to the same, I select the bank there. I say KCB, BHI, JK, here they say. I put the KCB there. I put the account number of the tour operator where I want to send the money, and I still do the same. I tap my card on my own phone and the transaction gets done. Tourists love this app. When tourists are spending more, we are also helping our locations are very bright. You agree? Very bright. I see now transactions coming in where, let's say, the father is okay, what's the school pay bill number? Put the school pay bill number, put the amount, and the transaction gets completed. He could be sitting in Dubai. Surprise, how come so many transactions are coming on Sunday to a church pay bill? So then we realize people sitting in all those foreign countries are now paying for tithe payments to them. Went even further, and this is slightly hilarious, so please excuse me. I also see transactions coming in from Kenyans sitting in. And you know what might be happening? The girlfriend is calling the boyfriend, I am going to salon, can you please pay for my salon? So the guy sitting, the poor guy sitting in wherever he is, downloads Tourist app, puts his card, and the transaction gets done. So basically what we are trying to bring here is his own phone, his own card, transaction gets concluded instantly. The other thing which I forgot, now that she's here, can I go and do a small shopping with her? Okay, put my mic. I am a tourist, I am now walking. How much is this? 3,000 pounds. Oh, and this one? 2,000 pounds. This one? Okay, I want give me something better.
How much do you have?
How much I have? I have like 2,500. Okay, 2,700. Is that okay? What's the number? My card, where did I put my card? In my front pocket, I have too many pockets here. Okay, give me a number.
0700
2,000, sorry, I need a mistake. Sorry, 07
95
95
405
405
303
303.
Yeah.
And I am tapping my card on my phone. The money should be there.
Yeah, received.
The money is received. Now, mind well, doesn't have a PDQ machine. So the tourists would have challenges to buy that thing there. The other thing, even if she had a PDQ machine, when somebody buys on a POS or a PDQ machine, they get the money after 24 hours or 48 hours. and sometimes bank and the card operator charges something small on top of it. So this one, she got the full amount, right? Instantly. So that's what we are bringing here, and I love this product, and I want you guys to also fall in love with this product. Kenya love this solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the presentation. I love the experience of being like a logo. I also love the experience of just going to experience, and also for me what I did was the aspect of salary. So right now I know if I want to make payments for maybe a friend or a girlfriend, they don't need to payment directly to the queue, and the salon or the normal shop will receive the payments directly. So at this particular time, we are going to invite, of course, our stakeholders to come on stage and just give an overview of how the app works and how the partnership looks like. Welcome. Let's appreciate our meet as you come to stage. I recognize the figures that they have. Thank you very much for attending this. And already set protocols. I would like to them. Thank you very much this morning, stakeholders, very much. So when Kamal was innovating this product, and then we will do a speech quickly, I want to give this story. He looked I kept on dodging. Yes, Kamal is bringing me one again because he always innovates and he has to look for someone to always go in. So I say, what is this Kamal? I gave him an appointment of exactly 6:30. Most people, when they hear appointment of 6:30 in the office, they will start. I think they will not come. But Kamal was in my office at exactly 6:30 at Kenton House. He showed me of certain after probably because what we need now, it is the convergence of payment ecosystem. That is what is needed in this country. M-Pesa is a closed loop where the donation is in terms of customer experience interacting in all payment ecosystem. And that is where the donation is. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you very much for this innovation. You don't know what to do. So for diaspora customers, wherever they are able to pay. So for me, with also the protocol, I have my senior, so I was to do the speech, but when you have we use the stage for him, and he does the speech, official speech for KCB Bank. Thank you very much, Kamal, and everyone else. Thank you very much.
All protocols observed. And before I say I give this speech, I'm not going to sit in my you are salon, you can explore the dog. That's it, and that's my pleasure to join you this morning session. And it's becoming increasingly important for us how technology can make payments simpler, more inclusive, and more responsive to the realities of businesses today. This because they allow us to remain close to our customers and partners as we shape solutions for changing growth. We have come together not just to deploy technology, but to address a green market's need and enabling merchants in Kenya to a resilient hospitality ecosystem to participate. Businesses need payment experiences that are seamless, trusted, and easy to adopt. That is why partnerships such as ours are critical because they combine web commitments to building digital capabilities that expand the opportunities for businesses of all sizes. Our role is to provide a infrastructure that gives merchants confidence that every transaction is secure, efficient, and backed by a trusted banking partner. As a bank and growing growth. This is particularly important in sectors such as ours, where the customer experience is shaped by more to be a small part of our journey. reality. It can define how a visitor remembers a destination and how quickly a merchant is able. And reliable. Businesses are better placed to serve more customers, improve turnaround time, and participate more competitively in the economy. That is a big opportunity for us, not just in conclusion. We appreciate the success of any digital solution that not rests on technology alone, but on adoption. That is why customer engagements remain critical to our approach. We want to hear directly from businesses, understand what is working, appreciate where the gaps may be, still simple that innovation must remain connected to customer experience. We believe the future belongs to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nyamwale. I appreciate Mr. Nyamwale. You can just raise your hand, comments to the ministry, to the for the app. Over there, we have a question. Mr. Kamal, we have a question from one of our guests.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. My name is Shaggy Boba.
KCB and Visa to open up to all the currencies.
Please, Bush transfers is another expert and Federal University.
Very soon it will be there.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other question?
Good morning. I'm Ibrahim Wanabo from the Boma Hotels. My question, before I come to the question, you should have told us to carry our credit cards when we were coming in order to be more practical. Secondly, it is a very practical and innovative app, but the question is, when you're scanning the card, which part of the card do you scan specifically?
There is a referral code here. A referral code. So if you are referring a tourist, when a tourist comes to you and you tell them download tourist app, they put your referral code, you get some commission on every transaction.
Thank you. For every customer that you refer, we like to amplify or to answer that aspect of currency. I think to explain more on the currency. First of all, you see a conversion of a card to mobile money. A conversion of a card, that's where the bank comes in. It enables we are able to acquire that card, convert that currency to currency. So whatever currency in the world that customer has, euro, USD, whatever, that's where the Visa and KCB comes in that conversion to send. So we are able to acquire. So probably to expand is a merchant able to receive in foreign currency. That's where I was saying we need to enable. But for now, we can be able to convert currency into currency. So we are able.
We have a few more questions.
We can just take one or two then because of the time.
Okay.
Hi, good morning. My name is Cecilia from Explore Masters Tours and Travel. I have a question. We know that it is normal to have some errors in the transaction. For example, Mr. Kamalo wanted to transfer 1,000, but instead he put in 10,000. What is the process of raising in the refund?
All right, thank you so much for your question. The process of raising a refund, on our app we have an escalation matrix whereby you can call us, you can chat us 24/7. So when you just raise that particular complaint, then we will initiate the refund process to back to your card or to your bank account. Thank you so much, Mr. Kamal, and also for the questions we really appreciate.
Okay, so no more questions then. I want to tell you something which I just forgot. We were so fortunate that we were able to do this innovation and also patent that innovation, and the certificate for the patent came in yesterday. So I am so pleased because there are many copycats out there, so we thought it's good for us to patent.
Right now we're going to welcome, of course, our partners, Visa team. So we'll begin with John, who is going to welcome the team from
observe, even that as we are observing all protocols, Madam says, we're so happy that she's here. True, my name is John Jerome, cast and waitresses. These are the bus drivers and the tour bus drivers. And sometimes the tourists would like to tip those people, but they don't know how. Thank you, Kamal. We will be able to tip those people because they matter. And so, thank you, KCB, for partnering with Kamal to make but even that way and waitress, they can turn their phone into a purse and they get that tip. However much it is, it will help them when they go back home.
Madam Secretary, thank you. Kamal, thank you. Digital payments training. We all know tourism plays an essential role in Kenya's economy. Beyond the numbers, it's about livelihoods, community, or detriment, where they shape how effortless, safe, and enjoyable the experience truly is. When travel works well, the entire ecosystem benefits. Airlines, hotels, our goal is to provide trusted payment infrastructure that makes these experiences possible. Through our global network and platforms, such as CyberSource, we help ensure that how tourism is marketed, managed, and grown. Through this collaboration, we're supporting KCB with data-driven insights to help understand visitor spending patterns, peak travel periods, and emerging source markets. Our partnerships will make this possible. So I'd like to recognize the government of Kenya, the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife, Crafts KC Bank, Kenya Tourism Board, Kenya Airways, and all. When she put aside her cash, I probably shouldn't say that, I had her cash. Now when she comes moving forward, she will extend this act. I think this is a new space for people will benefit, but also tourists will come and spend more.
The tourism ecosystem. Just 5 minutes then, I will welcome the peers and thereafter we proceed with the program. Very briefly as we progress.
Allow me to write the proposal established. I just say a few words about tourism. My journey to Islam said 2 million Italian young men. And if you are not with this too, you can't define the word determination. I realized that they were on something very good. It is said that the most successful product is the one that solves a need. In our discussions, I think we raised an issue that I'm glad to see you incorporated. To get people to on board, they always ask, what's the need for me? Remember that discussion about it? So when we introduce a client, every transaction they make from that point on will give you something as a person introducing. That, I think, is use for the tourists, the seamless and the security of payment, the ease of making payments on any product. We've had cases where a client buys a product and somebody adds a zero out there. And now you're controlling the narrative yourself. So from the tourist point of view, I think this is a very unique product. And I think you're going to
Thank you so much for that. Now, the next person personnel we have on stage, but they don't accept cards. They only accept cash or M-Pesa. Now, as a tourist, tourists love going to coastal regions, they love going to Diani, they love going to Mombasa. That is exactly why I would like to call on stage Mr. Vincent Berry. He is the head of the Tuk-Tuk Association, Tuk-Tuk Operators Network, and he will give us a brief on how exactly Tourista will.
Thank you very much. We are the informal transporters. In the three-wheeler sector, we are delighted to be part of this journey. So to our chief guest, Honorable Rebecca Nyan, the Cabinet Secretary, our authorities, supporters, distinguished guests, partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'll be very short because we find it a privilege to join you here today. Today is not just a launch. We say today is a shift. It's a shift in how we operate. It's a shift in how payments will be done in the economy. So just an overview for your understanding. Every day in Kenya, tuk-tuk operators whose coverage spreads now counties facilitate 3 million interactions across the country. We connect passengers to workplaces, we transport carriers, we do first mile and we do last mile. The NTSA database has like 200,000 registered three-wheelers in the country now. And if we just pick 150,000 of those 200,000 to run the passenger transport service, of them received or rather earn 1,000 shillings on a daily basis. And I would like you to be very keen on this. That means that 150 million Kenya shillings into our households. And that translates then to 54 billion. It seems simple, but it's happening in our economy. And that is passenger transport alone. And so, 2 billion in the total annual economic activity. So we are thinking this is not just an informal transport activity of Kenya's economic infrastructure. Now back to our business, we would like to scale up. And in our journey to scale up, there has been a gap. It's transactional. This is the digital integration which Tourista is feeling today. Many of our operators have been. This has limited operators to access financial services. It has reduced the overall efficiency within our transport ecosystem. This is where simplicity in inclusion. As we roll out, we will be seeing it turn every tuk-tuk in the country, especially in the coastal region where we ferry tourists on a daily basis into a mobile payment point, and every ride will be secure, it will be traceable, and the pay at the end of the journey. No currency confusion, no negotiation barriers, just a seamless experience. That is what true business in the globe. From an industry perspective, the impact goes back far beyond payments. It enables our operators to build transaction histories. It improves access of the youth, MSME, and grassroots communities. To our partners, Crowd Silicon, financial institutions, and in our community, but it has come to the tuk-tuk operators at the bottom of the economic pyramid. This gives us relevance at the bottom Lastly, as I close, the success of tourist staff will not be defined on board how quickly we scale across counties and how deeply it improves livelihoods. Our focus must therefore be clear to move from pilots to scale and economic visibility. We are bringing the tuk-tuk operator in Kenya to a dignified future. So let us all tap into Kenya. Let us tap into what works.
And of our stakeholders, that also in house is the CS tourism, Mr. David Bitonga. Let's appreciate Mr. David Bitonga. Trade and industry, PS Regina Akol. Let's appreciate that she comes to stage.
Investments, trade, and industry. I would like to correct that so that we are all safe. Ministry of Wildlife and Tourism. I think this is where the tourist staff really comes in handy. Our chief guest, Honorable Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano, distinguished guests who are here, allow me first to convey apologies from my Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Lee Kinyanjui, who would have really wished to be here with you, given the importance of this innovation. But because of work exigencies, was not able to make it and asked me to come in. With me, I want to inform you that I am also with my team from the State Department of Trade, with officers, money, my ICT department, external trade, and communications, as well as domestic trade. So I've just kindly asked them to be outstanding so that you were to recognize them as people who are really supporting this. Thank you very much for this. When I was asked to come in for this event, I just want to be honest with you. It is through that invitation that I learned of this innovation. I personally did not even know what tourist staff is. But Kamau, this innovation to me is a game changer in itself. It is an innovation not for the big institutions that we normally know work with credit cards and business cards. This is actually an innovation for those small kiosks that we have, for those Maasai markets that we are talking about, the curio sellers that we are talking about. This is a big innovation for them that brings out what everybody has been asking for. It is called financial democracy. We've been talking of democracy, but this innovation is actually what democracy is all about. It is actually that friction point that we have been having over time in our Kenyan tourism is resolved by this innovation. And I'm talking about the friction point for the tourists. That headache has now been sorted out by this tourist hub. And for me, this is what innovation is all about. Because it is telling us that there is a when I was talking about a new thing, this is my salvation. If there's anything called salvation, this is it in the process. The data around spend also comes up from the informal sector. Now with this innovation, we'll be very able to get that data that with the right data. The other thing that this innovation is doing is actually promoting Kenya as a modern tech-savvy economy. So I'm committing on behalf of the State Department of Trade and the Ministry of Investments, Trade and Industry that because of what the government is giving to our innovators country,
Trade, Regina Obam, and all invited guests. Before I say much, we have captains from the tourism sector, from the private sector. We can acknowledge their presence. I can see them around. Maybe they can wave. And if it's not too much to ask, they can stand. Fred and team, we acknowledge your presence. We also have those from government, came with both from State Department. Please, one of you, please come. DG maybe from KWS, yeah.
Thank you, CS, for that gracious step. Good morning, everybody. My name is Professor Rajas Kanga. I am the General Economic Service, and this being a tourism tab, we are in the right place. Allow me to introduce my colleagues. For the CEOs come in front, we are only missing one. We have Talam. Norbert Talam is the Director General in charge of the Tourism Regulatory Authority. Let's start for him. We have my good friend Dr. Patrick Omondi. He is the CEO and DG of Wildlife Research and Training Institute. We have Mr. Stephen Kinajui. He is the CEO of the Tourism Promotion Fund. When we are here before the lead, Madam says, allow me to say that the team that is doing CAP tourism are actually in sync with what our president has been taking this country through. When I have looked at this app is consistent with the digital transformation that this country has been undergoing the last 3 months. And Madam says, in the round, I will say, KWS has benefited from that digital transformation. People that are using Visa and MasterCard, your money is safe with KWS, and using this digital platform, Madam says that you've driven KWS from collecting 4 billion revenue every year. Right now, colleagues, we are at 10 billion. These are safe platforms. Your money is safe with KWS, and KWS is managing 75% of the tourism product. Sisi ndio tunachunga dogo na hiti, sisi ndio tunachunga Simba, and our leadership in the CS section. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much. We also have David Itonga, the Tourism Secretary. I thought you were a CEO in your own right, but he's also here representing for tourism. We also acknowledge the hosts and Craft Silicon, the CEO and the rest of the team. We have some representatives from some counties. I think Kajiado, probably Nairobi. We have KCB. We have Visa, industry leaders, and other partners. I'm very pleased to join you this morning to mark this significant milestone in Kenya's journey towards a more connected, innovative, and globally competitive tourism sector. Kamal, you requested us to fall in love with this product. I must confess that I'm already in love with this product. Tourism remains a crucial anchor of Kenya's economy. In 2025 alone, the sector contributed approximately $500 billion Kenya shillings in revenue earnings to Kenya's overall economy. Yet, these figures tell only part of the story. Behind every shilling earned from tourism many livelihoods supported, cultural exchanges enabled, and the identity of our nation inscribed on multiple global edifices. Kenya's tourism industry sustains close to 3 million jobs, both directly and indirectly, across the country. And by the way, over 75% of employees and workers in the tourism and hospitality sector are below the age of 35. So beyond statistics, this is a testament to tourism's role in inclusive growth and employment creation. As we move forward, sustaining the growth momentum of Kenya's tourism demands that we embrace innovation. To every visitor who chooses ours as a preferred destination. And today, we take and I am very delighted, therefore, to recognize Tourist TAP as a timely payment application for use by visitors. I was discussing with Kamal, and I think it will also be a convenient app for even local use. This recognition reflects our broader agenda to enhance convenience and efficiency within our tourism ecosystem by enabling seamless, secure, and cashless transactions. We remove the barriers that visitors so often encounter. The curious sellers, the vibandas, the tuk-tuks, the kiosks will have their fair share of trade using this product. As it was being launched, I remembered a story. One of the top leaders came to Kenya, and I was taking care of them. I was given by government to welcome them and be escort of honor, a lady. And she liked an African jacket that I had worn, and she asked me, where can I get such a jacket? And we called my tailor, who confirmed within 24 hours, the visitor can get a fabric, measurements taken, and a jacket tailored. But then the little issue of payment came in between. The tailor didn't have a credit card, didn't have a PDQ machine. The tailor was even frightened because all they know is cash and M-Pesa. And when I offered to pay for the visitor, because of their royal nature, it was not comfortable. And therefore my tailor lost the opportunity. Kamani should have done this earlier, because that particular tailor would have been paid well and probably with a little tip for the good work. So every touch point of visitors' journey, right from arrival to accommodation and from park entry to local markets, will, I believe, become smoother, more modern, and user-friendly. The innovation that is Tourist TAP is central to our vision of a world-class tourism experience, an experience that matches the beauty and diversity of our destination with the elegance of effortless service. The government is committed to support solutions that is the product and the conduct of business, and also to improve visitor experiences and strengthen transparency across the tourism sector. In an era defined by digital expectation, travelers no longer view seamless payment as a luxury. They desire and indeed deserve it. I'm happy that we are launching this at a time when our President, His Excellency President William Ruto, has demonstrated passion and determination towards digital transformation. So going forward, the ability to move from airport to lounge, from safari vehicle to souvenir stores, from a tour vehicle to a vibanda to everywhere, without the friction of cash-based systems and without the inconveniences that we all know is a baseline requirement. Tourist TAP, therefore, answers an important call. It introduces a unified cashless payment ecosystem across our tourism landscape. It also simplifies transactions, like I have said, enhances transparency, and fortifies the integrity of revenue collection throughout the sector. The KWS DG has informed you of the transformation that we have experienced in the tourism and wildlife sector. The DG for TRA, Tourism Regulatory Authority, when they embrace technology, their revenue has gone up. I'll give you an example. Last year, 2024, towards the end, the KICC, Kenyatta International Convention Center, for the parking system, it used to be manual. At KICC, I gave an ultimatum, please automate your parking within 90 days. And there was breaking news. Miano orders KICC to 250,000 shillings every month from parking. When we automated, the first month, they collected 1 million shillings. And the rest in the digital transformation that we are talking about. Never mind, where was that 750 shillings? As a ministry, we support such initiatives that align with our broader agenda in our communities by integrating them into a more efficient and formalized economic system. Just one other story. There was a group of tourists our MSMEs have forfeited business for lack of an easier business, for lack of an easier payment solution. So this initiative today on financial institutions and payment networks. I commend your commitment to innovation, and your confidence in the future of Kenya's tourism. That beyond that beyond the magical wonders Kenya offers, we shall also offer world-class convenience and hospitality, a destination to be experienced, is ready to welcome the world with simplicity, innovation and trust. Tourist Tap is a reflection, and the uptake becomes meaningful to ensure that we benefit our tourists. With those few remarks,
Team confident list. This is a moment that we've been waiting for. As the tourist staff is being recognized by our seniors. What I've picked from her speech.
If